Genetics. Families connected by decades or maybe centuries of inherited traits. Some people could be strong with it, others may be on the more pessimistic side of things, but as for me, the most prevalent part of my genetic code is the strong love for alcohol. The same could probably be said for the main protagonist Pavol of the 15th century Slovakian Highland indie RPG, FELVIDEK. That's a pretty good name drop, I think. Since the absolute blessing that is its release in early 2024, if that's what you still consider early, I'm not sure what the threshold for that is. It has amassed waves of positive review. Who the fuck is that? Lotleth, huh? Forest Park, Georgia, huh? You don't quite see the enthusiasm for the game? Yeah, I'm sure your life is filled with tons of enthusiastic moments, like hanging out at the Atlanta State Farmers Market. At least they're fucking forklift certified. Or maybe fucking Doll's Head Trail. Get the fuck out of here! Its development was orchestrated by two Slovakian lads, Josef Pavolka and Vlado Ganaj. Go check them out on Twitter. Also, I found Vladko's website. This guy makes some pretty cool fucking art. This one's my favorite. This one too. Beefka. Well, that's the intro then, I think. Now it's time to really dive deep into the world of FELVIDEK. Time to really get in there, you know, spread those cheeks and aim the flashlight at it. For those of you who watched my videos before, you know I prefer showing the whole gameplay of the game. But this time, I will not. Play it yourself. Do it! Open Steam and buy it! To give you a brief idea of what's waiting for you, because you're already installing it by now, you get thrown into the immediately aesthetically enchanting world of Pavol, a Slovakian knight drowning his sorrows at the bottom of the bottle. Because his freaking wife left him. No wife, no problem, am I right, guys? But no time for some rotten wench. A castle fucking erupts in flames in the distance. You alert King Joseph. He says we abuse alcohol, which we don't. We love alcohol. And says we need Jesus and to seek counsel with the monk Maciej. The second main protagonist of FELVIDEK. We arrive at the castle, find a dead Sturk and a strange seed. Upon our return, we alert the king about our discovery. He sends us for a messenger. Suddenly our ex-wife, Paula, appears in her lean-colored clothing and the hat. Mouth hat. Pavol says some totally low testosterone stuff. She straight up bitch slaps us and she leaves us once more. We find the messenger who is currently shitting his guts out in the Budka because of some wine our ex-wife gave him. He says Paula told him to meet him at the gate in the evening. Furious that our ex-partner wants to meet new people and because it's fairly sus, we decide to follow her by attaching a bag of ash to the messenger's foot to leave her trail. Evening comes, Paolo leads him into the castle, we follow the trail, it leads to our room, to our bed? Let's kill the bit. As Pavol spots the two of them hugging, oh dear heavens, he rushes into action and to beat his wife, to give her a piece of his mind. And huzzah, a fucking cult appears.
We love casting spells.
And from then on, the game spirals down this bizarre rabbit hole of a cult wreaking havoc in the land of FELVIDEK, and other interesting twists and characters we meet along the way, like this thing. Moving on, I'd like to talk about the incredibly unique aesthetic of FELVIDEK. The noise-esque, intentionally messy and meshy graphics, sharp shapes reminiscent of older generation consoles, and unique mystical colors, and the very detailed chicken, which for your information, seems content. That's great. FELVIDEK really is a spectacle and aesthetic originality. Switching from its 2D form into 3D during cutscenes is a nice touch, and they always come at the right moments, adding that sort of shablam to the game if you know what I'm talking about. Plus the cutscenes are just fucking amazing, and oh my fucking god, how could I take so long to mention this, the OST. This doth go hard indeed, brother Pavol. I need to get fucked up. The combat. It was something that made me a little skeptical of how much I would enjoy the game, but fuck man, it's good. I never really was a fan of turn-based games, but like, fuck yeah. Let me burn them to death with Frangelica. Of course downing a bottle of wine heals me. Let me hose down a bucket of sour cream to remove all debuffs. Let me revive my allies with Alpa. If you don't know what that is, consider yourself lucky. And of course, we have our melee and ranged weapons, which all possess different abilities. All this action is accompanied by many ridiculous situations and the fucking amazing dialogue, which is something a lot of RPGs get wrong. It's not filled with meaningless yap sessions, which aren't even really important for the story, and when they're not, they're at least fucking hilarious. Please try your very best to ignore my hair, I just took a shower. You can finish the game in about 4 to 6 hours of gameplay. Now, I know, that does not sound like a lot, but remember, it was made by 2 people, and it's this good. it's this entertaining, it's this captivating, I'd say it's worth a shot. So if you got a spare 10 euros laying around in your bank account, do it. Do it. Do it. May the content hand be with you. Subscribe.